Hello everybody, I'm Despa. You're watching be83
you.
and this is Meet the Artist. I'm here today with Phe Phe.
Yay!
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi.
How are you?
You did handshakes are weird for like
That's
masculine, feminine.
that's why I did. That's why I did the whole.
This is how you shake a girl's hand. Though, if you ever want to turn it upwards and do it that way.
Like this.
Yeah. So her hand. So
That's
you do
what.
mine like that.
You know what I did?
Go.
I tried to do the whole kind of like regal royal princess thing. Like
princess.
I tried.
Yay.
And then you schooled me on it, and then
Sorry.
I know now though. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
It's alright.
You brought a different kind of twist to the show today.
Yay!
For anybody that doesn't know, why we have leaves and white powder on the plate?
No, it's not leaves. We've got mint, lime, sugar, and some Bacardi because we want to make mojitos. Because that's my favourite drink. And when I make it a little bit, well, not different. I just put more sugar in. That's what I make. It's extra. Anyone who's drank a mojito with me knows that I put extra. I always ask for extra sugar.
Extra sugar.
Yeah.
Why extra sugar? Like it needs to be like really kind of.
Sweet. It needs to be sweet. Let me put this on.
Okay. So are you gonna show me how to make a mojito today? Are we gonna start off like this, or are we gonna do this?
Yeah, we're gonna.
I kind of want to start off.
All right, come then.
I actually want to start drinking.
All right, so we can.
Here's my
Here's
glass.
your glass. So you need about 4 or 5 limes. So you get 4 or 5 limes.
Okay.
Squeeze them in.
Oh, so squeezing it.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna have no juice.
Okay, it's true. That makes a lot of sense, that doesn't it?
Really, there's a muzzler, you know, one of them. They're called a muzzler, one of them.
Oh.
But obviously, that's when you got all that equipment.
Yeah, I'm not really the cocktail making kind of person. I just go to bed and buy.
So, yeah, that should be enough. Maybe one more.
I want £1,000 for that.
Then, have you done your? Right, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not really doing it.
Yeah, you need to have sure there's juice in there.
There's not. Wait.
You didn't do it.
I'm doing it.
All right then. Have you done it? Then. Okay. You've done it. Okay, that.
I got juice. There's juice there.
Need mint.
I get like. Okay.
Let's keep this for the decoration.
Okay.
You need a bit.
Is that enough mint? Or?
Depends how minty you like it. Have you had a mojito? You've had a mojito.
Yeah, I have them all the time.
Do you have them minty? Do you have them? Obviously, cocktails are made. You know, like if you go to a good cocktail bar, each cocktail's made individually for a person, like so you can ask.
Oh, I just have them the way they give them me.
Okay.
You know, I've never asked for extra anything in the mojito. They just give me the mojito.
Yeah, that means they probably made you a good one then.
I have some good ones though.
Okay.
There's like this Marley mojito at this place.
Oh, what?
A Marley mojito.
What's a Marley mojito?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They put ginger beer in there.
Oh, yeah, ginger ale.
Yeah, it's fire, man.
Yeah, it's nice. And strawberry mojitos are nice.
I've been really drunk.
You've got some strawberries over there, haven't you? I did see them in the bag, so we can make a strawberry mojito.
Alright, cool. Bang.
So.
You're gonna have to get the serving dude to bring the strawberries.
Right, that might be enough sugar. This is not gonna.
I had some help today.
Okay. Right. Alright. I think this is enough. Mix yours in.
Boom. Oh, this sugar. Is this how much sugar's in a mojito?
I don't know. In a mojito, but in a Phe mojito.
When I'm getting smashed on these mojitos, just I'm drinking all this sugar. This is like when people show me about what's in chicken McNuggets. It's kind of changed my life.
Chicken McNuggets. Oh.
You know when you chicken McNuggets.
Right. Is that enough? I don't know. We ain't got to pour over. Really, you do 7 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're just going on a little flow right now.
Put in there, so there's water in there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fizzy water, but.
This is why I can drink so many of them if there's water in there. It helps me keep hydrated.
All right, mix it up.
It's not a bad thing.
I don't know if this is.
So if you've never like made a mojito in your life,
this is how you make it.
This is how you make one
kind of
DIY
DIY
kind of on the fly Meet the Artist. Like that really should have been more prepared kind of way.
What this is all
right. Do you want me to help? Yeah, thanks.
Okay, you might need some more water in it.
It's like a science lesson. Oh yeah, you did say that it couldn't be done without a straw, didn't you? Even though I'm past.
Oh, you got no ice. This is why it's not right. Where's your ice at?
It's in the freezer.
Can we get some ice?
Is the serving person?
Can we
get the ice, please?
And then it's done. Then I was thinking it's not right now.
Top shelf in the freezer. Yeah. Yeah.
My sisters would not be happy if we went to black. This is not. But it's all right. See, if anyone doesn't know me, they know that I'm just real. I don't like hide behind anything fancy. I just have homemade mojitos and.
Keep it real.
and just see how it
Keep it
goes.
right.
As long as there's alcohol in it, it's all right. It's okay. You've got a lot of sugar in yours because it's
I
really...
have, because it's not even dissolved yet. I'm just seeing like future heart attacks at the bottom of this glass now.
Oh yeah, I might. You need to keep stirring
Future heart attacks.
We got it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I know why it's having trouble at the moment. I do. You know when you've got a freezer and it kind of just takes on a life of its own, and the ice starts to never happens.
I've got OCD. I've seen them like that though.
Yeah.
What happened to the ice? Wait, is this the ice that you put in the fridge earlier?
There's ice in there.
Okay,
though.
so anyone doesn't know, I phoned Despa earlier and asked him to put some ice in his freezer. And this was only about an hour ago. Let me show you what the ice looks like right now.
It's tense. Wait.
Why does the ice look like this?
I don't know, man.
How
But
did-
there's real
Icicle.
real ice in there somewhere.
And yeah.
Not like just freezer ice. Like there's actual real.
But you didn't even
real-
feel them.
Yeah. Nah, but that's when you put it in and it kind of spills.
Spills a bit.
Yeah.
All right then.
Do I get any more?
Well,
ice?
yeah.
We got
keep
mutant
going.
ice, man.
Pull it out. And I like this ice thing though. There's strawberries in it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, that's
if
enough
it
now.
worked
This is
properly,
This
it
is
would be-
embarrassing.
yeah, it would work. It was strawberries.
Just embarrassing.
All right. But the drink would be fine.
Damn, that is a sweet mojito. Can't
Yeah.
lie, but I'm not complaining because
Is it alright?
It's very, very nice.
That's good then. It'll
It's
get
very,
you
very
drunk,
nice.
so it's fine.
It's very, very nice. And that I'm completely happy with.
That's good.
I'm completely happy with that.
I've just got
Like,
icicles right now.
I'm not alcoholic, but the last 2 media artists we've been drinking, I might have to make this a feature.
Yeah, it's a
Bring
good
your
part
own
of
alcohol
life.
down.
It's, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just need that in your life. Okay, should we get on?
Next time we were sipping on wine. Now we're sipping on that.
Okay.
We ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, you've got ice on your now.
Nah, but I like this whole making cocktails.
Yeah, it's at home,
kinda-
like,
it's
it's
kinda
a
cool.
homely vibe, isn't it? I've been waiting to do my Meet the Artist, and now I'm here. Like, made myself at home, I'm set, staying. See? That's it. All right, let's get on.
So how are you?
I'm good, you know.
You good?
I'm really good, yeah. I'm in a good place.
You're in a good place.
Yeah.
What's happening for you at the moment with the whole music thing?
Music thing.
Yeah.
I just put out, well, I didn't just put it out. September last year, I put out my EP, Lost in My Aura. And I was shooting last week a video for one of the songs off there called Frozen.
Yeah.
And it's going well, I'm excited. And I went and picked up all the footage today before I came here. So I'm excited for everyone to see that. I can't wait.
So that's the project that Be Mine was
Yeah,
from with
Be Mine, yeah.
with
So that was the
with
first
Dax.
single. I had the first single off it with Dax, Be Mine. And then we put it out, and there's another single coming off it to show more visuals. Because I'm trying to connect now more. Some people know that I've been doing music for a long time. Like, I'm launching as a new artist, but I'm not really a new artist. I've had a lot of music out, but never any visuals or any connection with people because I'm always hiding away or a bit shy but I'm not a shy person, as you can tell.
So how long have you been doing music for?
For about 7 years now. I started off ages ago by accident.
How do you accidentally start singing?
Because when you hang around with people who do music, there's a group, a grime group used to be called MDK.
Okay.
This is how far we're going back. Like,
that's my extended family tree.
Yes, I met you when I was like 16.
Where was this?
Years ago at your house, at your old flat. I met you. You don't know this. I went there when I was 16. I was a little kid. And like they were just like, oh yeah, Phe. And then I ended up singing. And then they're like, oh, she can actually sing. I'm like,
Wow, I don't remember this, you know.
Then I stopped doing the singing. Like that was just a bit like being in the crew.
Yeah.
Then I did some dubstep stuff with a guy called Van D. And that's kind of when I thought, yeah, this is serious. Because by accident, the song got really big and it got released on a label. And
Oh, really?
yeah, it's called Show Me. It's got about 300,000 views now.
Okay.
On YouTube, so it's a nice song. And then, really though, last 2013, I was like, okay, I've been singing. Like I was working on me, like in the studio and getting good, and but never putting anything really out. I put out an old EP that had a song called On the Low, and that's how I went on One Extra a couple of weeks ago.
Okay,
and we were talking about that song.
Yeah.
But I was never really taking it serious. It was just all because all of my family do music. every member of my family. My
Every
dad.
member of your family?
Yeah, from my dad, my brothers, my older sister's Kazia Soul, if anyone knows her in Birmingham. She's a soul singer. All of my sisters play instruments, and so it was just kind of a thing where I've always done dance. I was always the dancer and gymnast, and no one wanted me to sing. It was just like, oh gosh, you're trying to do something else, like chill out, man. And then I was just taking it like just because my sister sings, so I'll sing. But like 2013, I was like, but I'm actually like good at this and I like it, and yeah, so decided to do a project.
That's cool. So you kind of like fell into it, but
Fell into it, and then became like, the side that I like is learning about the business side of it. And lots of artists, I think, you just have, they just want to do the music, like I love the music, and that's nothing, that's amazing, but to go where they want to go in the music is nothing to do with the music.
Yeah, no, it's
there's
like
two, like there's
80%
the scene,
business.
the scene and the artistry is like over here, and then it's like the music business industry is over here, and they're two separate things that don't really mix until either an artist is really good at doing both, or an artist gets a team that's good at that side. Like, and I'm just interested in learning that side, so it's been helping me on that side, if that makes sense.
Yeah, has it taken anything away from the creative side of things? Because I know some people aren't able to handle,
it's made me feel
handle the both.
Not for me. I can see where that comes from. It is hard to balance both when you're trying to be a manager and be an artist. That's hard, but for me, at the same time, it's made me realise, all right, so certain people do this for business reasons, and it's allowed me to be more free and more eccentric and more myself. Because I'm like, so that I understand that doesn't even taint the business side, so I can just be more myself. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
That's
and enjoying the like side where you kind of see that people, the side that we think as like the consumer and the audience is like them just being themselves, is actually them playing a role.
Yeah.
So then it's helped me to be able to be bigger as a character, because like I can be like Phe the person and Phe the character, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I used to, there's one time when I was really young, and Method Man did an interview, and he was talking about the two sides of him when he walks through the door at home. He's Clifford, but when he's out there, he's Method Man, and Method Man's a character. And it's the first time that I ever heard like a music artist say anything like that, to where it's like, what, you're a character? I thought you were just Method Man all the time.
There's probably about 7 people in Phe, but
yeah.
but yeah.
So you trying to like hone you kind of the act that is Phe, not that you're acting, but like kind of like,
well,
stage.
I've worked on for so long. I've worked on Phe, the music, and I've tried to make so much different music that when I did Lima, I was like, this is the music that I want to do. Like I want to do. So I'd honed in on the artist of Phe like a while ago, from being able to be free and do so much stuff. I've known what kind of music I want to make, what kind of act I want to be. I watched Usher when I was like 11, and this before I started singing, and I always danced. And I went to watch his concert with my mum, I remember, and I was like, people can, I know it sounds dumb, but people can sing and dance. Like, that's their job, Mum. Like, that's his job. He sings and he dances at the same time. She was like, yeah, and I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. So I've always known what I wanted to do, but learning the business has just helped me to be able to really like refine it.
Yeah, and be more kind of strategic with it.
And how to use it, and what points to play on and what points to be. So I'm enjoying it.
No, that's good. You put out Be Mine, it was like what, September the video came, or was it September last year, was it before?
No, the video.
The video, when did that come out?
Be Mine came out the 16th of February. Yeah,
okay.
16th February.
Already?
Yeah, it's nearly a year. I've taken my time on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a year ago, and the video and the song and everything dropped on the same day.
Yeah.
I remember Valentine's Day was on a Friday, and we dropped it on the Sunday. It was the 16th.
So, and it had a really, really good response. Man. It's a song that I really love, and I've heard people talk about it.
That song's really important to me because not many people know this. Apostle knows this, Taps knows this, and that's probably about it. That I'd finished Lima before I made Be Mine.
Oh. Not
the Lima that you've got, a version of Lima, and I was like, oh, okay, on the last song, I want a song with an artist to go on the CD. We made Be Mine, and I was like, we have to scrap the whole of the CD. Like, we scrapped the whole CD.
The whole thing?
There's only one song from the old CD that we kept and redid it, and it's the first song that's on the CD, and it's called My High. That's the only song. The rest of the CD got scrapped, and because the way Be Mine came out, before Dax even put his bars on the song, I was like, we're doing a video. I love the sound, I love how I just fell in love with the song. And then it was so clean and so, yeah, it just made me. And then the rest of Lima got made in the space of like 2 months after I had made Be Mine, because it was just, I was on a roll, like, I need to make this.
And that kind of gave you the sound
the
that
sound,
you wanted to build around.
It's the most I'd say it's the most commercial R&B sounding song on the CD, because I'd already had in mind the sound that I want to do, and that song isn't necessarily sound, but it's got like Phe essence on it. So yeah, and it gave me the sound for the cleanness. Like the way I was recording before isn't how I recorded Be Mine, so then I had to do it. It would have sounded so odd on the CD, and it's good because it gave me like learning curve. Like, all right, certain things that I was doing in the studio were just out of habit, bad habit. You think that you're doing because you've been doing it for ages. Yeah, you know what you're doing. No, you don't always. It don't matter how much you've done it. Sometimes you have to learn a new skill.
It's got a really kind of it's got like a really 90s feel to it.
I'm a 90s baby. I was born 1990.
So did you come up around?
No, that's just me. To be fair, it's not on purpose. I think that's my tone, because even the dubstep music that I make has a really 90s R&B feel in it, and it's dubstep, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I think that's just the tone of voice that I have and the way I write, because I wrote all the songs. They just sound that way. Yeah,
I was going to ask you this. So do you write your own music?
Yeah, and I want to write for other people, and that's what I love. I love writing. That's easy. I'm like a fast writer. I'm the one that they put in studio, and everyone, like all the MCs laugh, like, she's wrote her bars already. It's been half an hour, like she's done it. And that's not even being cocky. That's just because a lot of my songs are either a direct conversation to someone. Like some songs I mean, people wouldn't. There's a song called "Wait for Me," and no one would understand it. I'm not going to go into exactly what it's about, but it's in a code because I'm just speaking to people or a person or a situation out loud. So it doesn't take me long to write. Yeah. I'll just be talking.
Because you're kind of tapping into something that's
just a conversation that I would have had on the phone, but just singing it, and then so it doesn't take me long to write. Yeah, I enjoy writing.
That's nice. You want to go into songwriting and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. I've done a little bit here and there, but like to write somebody a song, I'd love to do that and work with an artist and write them an album.
Have you got anybody in particular that you'd really want to like write a song for, or that you've wrote a song for and you're like, I want to get this to that person?
Yeah, I've wrote songs in the past, like massive ambition. Like I've wrote a song before for Rihanna. There's a producer that I work with called Nutty P in London, and we did a song, and he was like, someone like Rihanna would love this song. But down to like realistically, this year who I want to work with, there's a singer that's on Dapper's song called Letitia Good.
Yeah.
I wrote a song for her.
Okay.
So hopefully she'll like it and sing it, and it'll be good. Because she's an amazing singer. She's amazing. I'm a fan.
I'm going to take it to some questions. We've got a couple coming in. Again, if you're watching, you can tweet at Despa Stay Fresh or at be83 network and ask a question for Phe, using the hashtag #MeetTheArtistLive. So make sure you use the hashtag, else I'm not going to ask you a question. And we've got a question from Kenton COYG, who says, what are you looking to achieve in your career?
Me?
What are you looking to achieve?
Honestly, a lot. I'm really ambitious now. I'm really ambitious, yeah.
I can tell. Got that feeling.
Basically, there's so many singers that I meet that are just amazing and beautiful, and I've started to see who is at the top. Like what do they do? What do they possess? How do I learn what they've got? Because if you're gonna do anything, one, I'm competitive. Two, I'm a middle child in a big family. Like, you have to do it to the top, otherwise don't do it. That's just my personal, unless you go at it like, this is for fun. Like, right now I'm back at rhythmic gymnastics after like 7 years, and it's just for fun. Yeah. But this isn't just for fun right now. It's to have fun with the music, but yeah, I want to tour big. That's my main aim. Most people want to put out loads of albums. I don't mind about putting out loads of music. I want to show people that I can perform, and I want to entertain people. Like, there's not many artists, females, there's a lot of males, there's not many artists. Like, you've only got the top hitters that people go and say, wow, I went and watched their show and that was amazing. Yeah. Like, you have to like talk about Beyonce. Like, she's like way up there. Like, there's supposed to, but there's like rappers and male artists that are just, at like a breaking through level, that you go and watch their show and you're like, yeah, he's sick, he's hard, and there's not many singers. So that's what I want to do. That's my short-term goal, is to put on loads of shows, and my long-term goal is to do like a world tour, or with like dancers and.
You want to do the whole theatrical big show thing?
Yeah, theatrical. I'm a theatrical person. Like, that would be amazing. I'll do like a Monsters Ball, like Gaga.
You know, I've never been to one of her shows, but I've seen like video clips and they look like
The Monsters
they
Ball
look
Tour.
crazy. The production
It's like
level
a,
on
yeah,
there is
it's like
mad.
a play in a theatre, but it's a concert. It's crazy. It's amazing. And Beyonce does hers like that, but she does it in a Vegas showgirl way. If you
Yeah.
ever watch a Beyonce show,
Yeah.
it's based on around a lot of like formats from like showgirl shows. Yeah, it's amazing.
Is there anywhere in particular that you'd really like to perform, or like a venue that you think, if I get to perform in this venue,
I
and it's my
danced,
show?
yeah. To be fair, I danced at the One Extra Live that was on a few months ago in Birmingham.
Did you?
Yeah.
For who?
I'm a dancer as well. So
Who-
they basically had they had interval acts.
Okay.
So in between Rick Ross and Mary J, we came on. Anyone watched Black and White Crew? That was us. Yeah, we killed it. It was sick. And yeah, that made me think, yeah, I want to perform there. That was
Yeah.
the, what is it, NI?
The NI, yeah.
So I don't think I have a venue. I just think that magnitude of people, the energy that you take from them is special. Like, it is special. I can see why people feel like it's so addictive, because we don't realise that when we're cheering and going, yeah, and whoo, and watching the people, that we're giving them their energy.
Yeah.
We're giving them our energy, and they're taking it up and just like powering up. Like, they can. That's why you think, how can Beyonce dance for like an hour and a half non-stop? Okay, she is at like the top of her game, but some of it's to do with the energy that she's taking from
the
us
crowd,
all.
yeah.
Is letting her do that, because realistically, after half an hour, she should be that tired. Like, I don't even know an athlete that moves that
it's
hour
true.
and a half of
It's
hard.
true, it's a long- it's a long
It's
time.
the energy though that you take. So
So do you ever get nervous when you're about to perform? Because
yeah,
every time I get like
if
on
you
the
don't
stage,
get
and other
nervous,
people, it's
you
like,
don't. If you don't get nervous, and I don't think you're supposed to do it. You don't love it, because you don't care that if you're going to mess up.
okay, I hear you.
That's what I think. If
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, yeah, like it's any old day, and you don't deserve it, because you don't love it. Like, you're not. Before I do any show, I'm nervous. It doesn't even matter. I'm more nervous if it was like a group of 5 people. You'd see me like, oh my gosh. If there's loads of people, I'm less nervous. I don't know what that is about, but it's because I'm nervous because I don't want to let you down. Like, I want you to feel like, yeah, that we enjoyed that. Like, thank you for giving us that.
I hear you.
If they don't feel like that, then one, you shouldn't do it, and yeah, and
you
you
feel-
sweat when you're on stage as well.
Do you feel like the smaller crowds? It's like because it's those few people,
Intense,
and
man.
you like, you know, you're looking at these.
Some
people.
people like thrive off that intimate intensity. Me personally, I'd rather. I think it's because I have a character when I perform. I like turn into a new person. So when you're that close and not personal with someone, they're gonna be able to tell easily that this isn't like directly like. You have to be more open, otherwise the show's gonna be rubbish. So now it's only 10 people. I have to let you into my soul. Like, I have to let you see things that maybe I like, or maybe I like got a few spots and I don't want you to see them. Maybe like there's something not. You know, we've all got insecurities. That's what that's about for me. The intimacy with the person, they get to see you. Whereas a big crowd, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got
get
this
what you mean,
facade
yeah.
that you can put up and be like, I'm fire, I'm just doing my thing, I'm nice. That's what it is anyway for me.
Okay, we've got more questions coming in. We've got Hugh Howitt asks, where did you get the name Phe Phe from? Also, what's your plans for 2015?
Okay. Phe Phe comes from my mummy. My name's Phe Phe.
What is that? And what does that mean? Has it got a meaning
It
to
means
it?
born to be loved. Yes, it's really, really curly. My mum and dad gave me that name. And all of us have got nicknames. All my family have got long names. I was telling you earlier, there's just a bunch of us. And Phe Phe, I was Princess Phe Phe. And I still am. Like, for those that know me, I go home to my mum's house. She'll be like, oh, Princess Phe Phe's here. I'm like, yeah, my mum here. And you look after me. So, and I just took after Princess, because it was just a bit dead to have a princess.
Yeah,
like.
it's Princess Phe Phe singing
Princess
it.
Fifi. I had a point when I was going to be like, I want to call myself Phe Phe now. But no, sometimes you keep things for you. And
Yeah.
and Phe Phe just stuck as a. I'd already done stuff and it just stuck. And I think that, yeah, when you've got something, it's not broke, you just don't fix it, just run with it. So.
And
that's Phe Phe.
that give you that kind of like, that distinction between you, the person,
Yeah, and it is like
the
that.
music
Phe
style.
Phe is really like the eccentric side, the loud side, the more open, even more sexual side of Phe Phe. And Phe Phe's like, I don't know, she's like her own little lost spirit over there, doing her own thing. She chills, she's cool.
You got a question from Mikey Jarrell, who asks, someone wants to know if Phe is single, #no names, #meet the artist, LOL.
Okay. Do I have to answer this question?
You don't have
Yeah,
to
I do.
answer
Now
the
I'll
question.
answer stuff. I am single, but I'm not looking for no one. Yeah, I'm not looking for no one at all. I'm in a nice place. I've got my eye on someone, so it's all right.
So there's the answer, bro.
But if
You
anyone
can-
wants
you
to
can
take me on
tell
a
them.
nice date, I'm into dates. Like, even just like if anyone wants to be my friend, I like drinking. We can go on a date. Like, it's cool. You can do these things.
Let me get to the rest of these questions. Ahmed K. Roy asks, where do you want to... Actually, wait, you didn't answer.
What I want to do in 2015.
What's your plans for 2015?
2015, you know, to be honest, I had a plan. Somebody said, someone
you
called
scrapped it?
Thomas, said something to me the other day, and it kind of like knocked me off, and I was like, okay. My plan is, I definitely want to put out another set of music, because as much as I appreciate what's happened with this CD, the magnitude of people that have heard it isn't to the level that I want to be at. So I think that the best way to get more people to hear is put out more music. I want to do that. I've got some ideas for covers that I want to do. I really want to put some covers out. And I want a gig. This year, if anyone wants to book me, please do. Like, I really want a gig. I've got a band.
Okay.
So I've been performing Lima, the EP, live. That's what I'm doing. So that's my plan for 2015. Get some more visuals as well. So you'll have Frozen out very soon, and I'm so excited.
Is Be Mine like the only visual from the project?
Yeah.
Is that the
so
only
far,
one?
and now Frozen's coming.
Okay.
I'm a person that like believes in taking your time. If there's no demand, like I'm not Beyonce. I'm not even Beyonce. I'm not like anybody in the industry. I haven't got a label behind me saying, okay, this is your deadline. You have to put out this album at that day. And I'm like, oh, better hurry up. And at the moment, I haven't got a magnitude of people like that are like, we need this video, we need this EP. I'm still just looking after the people that have like supported me and taking my time to make sure it's good quality, because I think that there's no room for error, especially being a female. There's no room. You can't, it's not like MCs, you can't just spit like in front of a camera and we're just in our back garden with like wooden faces. It doesn't look, if a girl does that, it doesn't look good, because you see some of the talented like female artists, and they put out visuals that are not of the standard of their music, and like you see the impact that it has. Like some people are like, we don't really take it serious, and then you got people that are like waiting to be like, oh man, like the video's just, you have to take your time and be. I just want to put out quality, and I feel like I was happy with Be Mine. There's certain elements that I weren't happy with that people in the project know that I wasn't happy with, but the overall I was happy. Lima, before I did Lima, I had a brilliant conversation with a really nice woman, and she helped me to change the front cover and told me what, and I'm happy with the CD. So I thought, instead of rushing out a video, let me take my time, and I think that I'm going to be really happy with this Frozen video, because I really like,
Who's directing it?
Daniel Alexander and my brother, Ibs. And my brother Daniel made Be Mine, did Be Mine, and my brother did the front cover for Lima.
Okay.
So there was like some power team. It was good, and I'm excited because what we've done on like more or less zero budget. I'm so excited to show everyone what you can do.
So the title, Lost in My Aura, Lima.
Yeah.
Like, why that title?
You know, to be honest,
go on.
I didn't make it up. I wish I did. I'm not that smart. Daps made it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We had a conversation after making Be Mine, and he was like, I was talking about, I'm really spiritual, and I always talk about everyone's auras, and like when I meet people, I like say, oh, your aura's this colour and it's really bright, and oh, what a lovely aura this person's got, and everyone's like, I'm like, hey, chill out. Like, they're just nice. I'm like, no, their aura is really nice. So I was talking to him, and he was like, you should give people that, like that side of you that only like people who get to have a proper personal conversation with you get to see. And he came up with that, and then like shortened it's Lima, and you can say it. And when we discussed that, I was like, that's so sick. I'm like, we're running with that.
That's good.
I'd asked loads of people for ideas of the CD, but that was the one that stuck. So thanks, Daps.
Thanks to Daps, creative guy. I see, I've asked that question. Let me get into another one. So Ahmed K. Roy asks, where do you want to be 5 years from now?
5 years from now? 5 years?
5 years.
I want to be at a stage, to be honest, I want to be at a stage in music where I don't feel like I'm still really, really climbing. I want to be at a stage where I feel like I've got my print in, and like I'm known, and I don't have to worry, because I'm a person that gets like bored easily. I have to have a new challenge. If I'm not feeling challenged.
What star sign are you?
Pisces.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not very like realistic people, unfortunately. We're not, but we're like the most creative. Like if you look in the industry, like Rihanna, Wretch, will.i.am, Janae Aikoy,
really?
Erykah Badu, we're all Pisces people, because we have got that side that we just like ideas. I'll have an idea and I don't think about all the little nitty gritties in between, but I know I want that idea and I know how I want it I've got every vision of it. So with music, 5 years from now, I'll be 29. That's an age where your life, I feel like my life might want to change right then. So hopefully I'll have done something important in music. I've done tours, I've put out music. I'm still having fun with it now though. Like I'm really enjoying it.
Hopefully you can.
So I'm not thinking 5 years,
well.
I'm thinking like 2 years. I've got my 2-year plan of like, I want to have a song that's in the charts and on TV and touring and festivals. I'm a festival baby. I was made at a festival. No, I'm not.
You really made a festival?
My mum and dad went on their honeymoon to Glastonbury Festival and made more. So I want to go for touring on festivals.
So it's in your blood then, yeah?
It's in my blood, yeah. Sade and festivals are in my blood.
Ah, what, Sade the...
Singer, yeah. When my mum was pregnant with me, all she used to play is Sade. And now that I do music, I love this woman's voice, and I'm too young to really like know the music, so I didn't know why I was like in love with this woman. And mum was like, oh, when I was pregnant, all I was obsessed with was Sade.
You're just getting those vibes in the
She was growing me.
And that's not a bad artist to kind of be inspired by.
She's like the top, one of my top.
Yeah, she's a serious artist.
She's called Class. She is like class, the word. Sophistication at its best.
Who are your inspirations musically, like? And also, you seem like quite a creative person, so I want to know what your inspirations are, just artistically in general.
Musically, I've got a set of people that, I'm like a song person as well. Like, I could hear a song from an artist and just dig them. I don't have to, like, I'm not a person that, like, you know, some people like have one artist that they just know. Like, love Sade. These are people that have changed me then in music. Sade, Usher, from going to his concert. Chris Brown, this is why I've done, if you don't know, go on my SoundCloud, and I've done a cover of Poppin' by Chris Brown, because I just think he's amazing.
I like Chris now.
Yeah.
I wasn't really a fan before. I don't know about
him. I'm going to be honest.
The music I like.
Him, the artist, like his artistry, he's one of the best. He's one of the best. Unfortunately, this is what happens in the industry. There's other elements that affect your credibility. So, but yeah, who else? At the moment, I love Alex Isley. I'm just obsessed with her voice. I really like G-Fresh at the moment.
Okay.
I like G-Fresh, yeah, because I liked him as a rapper for ages, but I like his transition that he's done between, because I'm like that, he did like the Lego Man CD, and he's all gangster and talking about 18K watches and all this, and now he's done Alfie, and it's so artistic and beautiful, and it's good, because that's what, I used to feel like you can't do both. You either have to be one or the other, and he's like, yeah, you can do both, and it's made me feel like, of course I can do both. Like, I'm mixed race. I feel like my mind's mixed. Like, it's definitely mixed of different things. Yeah. And I want to do both. Sometimes I feel like being turned up and doing a gangster song, and sometimes I just want to be a hippie and sing soft songs. And you feel like the society doesn't want you to be everything, but you can. So that's, who else do I love? I love, in my world, who I love, my inspirations, Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner?
Kris Jenner. No one don't...
Business.
Kris Jenner is the ultimate business woman. She's worth 180 million, yeah. This is what I'm into, finding out what people are worth. Rita Ora. Yeah. Rita Ora, for the fact that she's got no number ones and she's worth 140 million.
Wow.
You didn't know that, did you?
No, I heard a big figure before, and I remember thinking, wow, then.
I watched their Breakfast Club interview, and I was like, really? And they asked her it, and I was like, okay, how's she going to answer this 140 million? She really has got 140 million, like, or worth 140 million. And I just like how she moves though, like, she does everything. This is what I like about her. She'll be like, yeah, I do singing. I am a singer, but I'll act, and I'll bring out clothing line, and I'll do like a lipstick line, and I'll do whatever I want to do. That's what I like about her, that she doesn't limit herself to one thing. Who else do I love? I like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West for their little power couple thing that's going on. Because I love Kanye. I like his arrogance. I think
his arrogance has been,
because he's consistent
to a degree.
With it. No,
to a degree, it's been justifiable.
No, I don't think what he says is justifiable. But I like how consistent he is with it. Like, if you're gonna be this arrogant character, this is what I mean. Like in the world, everyone, even if they don't know it, they're all playing a character.
Yeah. And
he's the arrogant man. So at every given chance he has, he says something arrogant. Like you don't do at your own show and put your mic down and say, I know Jay-Z's my friend, but I don't dig that suit and tie tune. Like, that's your friend. That's like your best mate. That's like me saying, like, you know, like
he knows how to get people talking.
You don't do that, but he does that because that's what his character is. And I think, and like somebody said, I watched the interview where basically Kim Kardashian was supposed to have her hands put in the, you know, the star in Hollywood bowl or whatever. Fame, and there's like, no, well, she's not really a star, so she can't have it. His little rampage that he went on, I just thought like, oh, I just love this man. Like, it's wicked. He was like, she's the modern day Marilyn Monroe. She's like, and I just thought, that's your wife, so big you, like big, that's beautiful. Who else do I like right now? Inspirations. I don't know. Who else? I follow a lot. My Instagram's really weird for artists. I'm sorry if anyone feels like offended that I don't follow you and stuff. It's not because I'm arrogant and I just think I don't want to follow you. It's because I like to wake up and see things that are going to inspire me to give you something. So it's not music that inspires my music at the time. So I follow a lot of fashion designers because I'm really into, it's not that I feel like I'm really fashionable, I just really into like people's fashion, like why they've chose to dress like that. And so I follow a lot of random fashion people on Instagram that I don't even know their names because Instagram names are all like,
I know.
Not the name.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I really love as well? Willow Smith.
What? So, is it the factor? Because you mentioned a few people that are just kind of like them and they do them. Is it that thing with Willow Smith that she's very just, I'm just me?
Yeah, some of it's extreme. She's like far out.
Both of them are quite. Yeah,
like some of it's for me, but I still like to see bits of it because the music that she's making, I think, is a beautiful thing. I don't know about all the everything else, like some, but then I just feel like, well, that's them, innit? And I just feel comfortable. It's like over here is like not wanting to be free and like really rigid, and over here is like way out like them. And like he was another artist, that Twigs woman that was on the
FK Twigs.
Yeah, she's like way over
I like
there.
her though, man. She's got great music, and I like her
my brother loves
music.
her, and I think she's really, really amazing. I personally just want to be in the middle.
Okay, so you don't want to be too far out.
I don't, because I'm not too far out, and I like, so I'll just be in the middle. But I need to see that side. You can't be over here trying to be in the middle and don't know over there, or vice versa.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I do get what you mean.
Yeah.
Got a question from Mr_Figs. Asks, and it's quite a good segue from what we've just been talking about. Ask Phe how she embodies the hippie star child persona. Hippie star child.
Well, he calls me Hip Phe. Instead of hippie, he calls me Hip Phe. That's my. How do I embody it?
How do you embody that? Yeah.
What does it mean? What do you reckon it means? Like
I mean, it's like how do
I embrace it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my mum and dad are hippies. If anyone knows my families, like they're just the most free. They probably wouldn't describe themselves as hippies. Actually, tell a lie. I would describe them as hippies. They're really free people, and I just like to. I'm not dressed very hippie today because I didn't feel like it. Yeah. But sometimes I'll just want to dress hippie, and I think my interpretation of the word hippie is just being you. So if somebody is like gangster and hood, and you're still a hippie if you're being true to you. If that is you, like that really is how you are, like serious all the time. I don't believe that. But if you are serious all the time and you're just, then good for you. Like I commend you for being yourself, because it's hard to be yourself. It is hard to be yourself. Like, it's hard to be yourself.
Just be you in the world, yeah.
So that's what I do. And I listen to I like to feel like I'm open-minded, because even the music that I listen to, I forgot to say, Arctic Monkeys, I'm really into them right now. And Lord, can I just tell you this? Sorry, I'm jumping back to the old question. I watched a cover that Lord did today of Jeremiah Don't Tell Him. Yeah, that's what I was like,
Okay.
Watched it, I was like, whoa, I really like her.
I remember I saw some crazy alternative cover of Drake's Take Me Home. What?
Who did it?
I'm trying to think who it was.
Arctic Monkeys did the one.
Was it Arctic Monkeys?
Yeah, Arctic Monkeys.
It was good, man.
It was all right. Arctic, yeah. It's not as good as their album. Their album's really good. They've got some songs like that I understand. Like, why do you only call me when you're high? Is really a song that is in my heart.
Yeah.
Like, why?
So that's how that's what you think of the
embodying
the hippie.
hippiness is just being you. I don't think there's a way. I think if you was to try and like become a hippie, then you wouldn't be a hippie.
Yeah.
Just be you.
Just be you.
I think that I've just been born into a bit of freedom because I've grown up in festivals. Obviously, I'm mixed race, so my mum's Irish and my dad's Jamaican, and they're the most. My mum's Irish and she's more black than my dad, and he's like, it's so cool. Like, it's just that's how they are, and yeah, that's.
So what do you consider free?
Free.
What do you consider?
Free is just like having the confidence to not fear anything. Because I feel like everything that we do, there's always that inch of fear, even down to the smallest of things. Like, sometimes I'll drive somewhere and you just get out your car and you look around like, I'm walking in the shop on my own, and you're aware that you're on your own, and that's only by fear. So if you're free, there's so much people, like, it's kids. I love kids. I think children are so beautiful, like that 5-6-year-old age. They're so free. They're unaware of the world, so they're free, and it allows them, because the more aware you become of the world, you start to go like this. And that's where imagination's so important, like to keep your imagination big, because it helps you to feel free, because you start to feel like, all right, what's making these cocktails? Like, they're not perfect, are they? Doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. That's what I think freedom is, just feeling like it doesn't always matter.
I like that a lot. We've got at Yassine_Rose asks.
Oh, what does he want now? No, I'm joking.
So why aren't you wearing any live clothing?
Does he want to know the real answer? He knows the real answer.
What's the answer? Have you
He was going to give me a new one. That's why he gave. I've got a T-shirt. Tell her that I've got a nice live T-shirt and I've customised it. And
Okay, what have you done to it?
I cut off the sleeves. There's a picture on my Instagram, and he hasn't given me a new one. Yet. So Yassine, not legit. That's what I'm called him from now on. And he knows why. I'll have some new clothing and I'll wear it.
Okay, cool.
But anyone who hasn't got any live clothing, make sure you go. Is it bennyhura.com?
bennyhura.com.
Make sure you get it, because it's amazing. It's good.
Talk about Yass, because obviously Yass is a UK artist, etc. Is there anybody in particular in the UK that you want to work with?
Yeah, I want to make a song with Scorcher. I want to make a song with G-Fresh. They're my artists for this year that I'm trying to put out into the universe to work with. I feel like I need to spread to London this year and work with London, and they're my two artists that I really dig. Who else? I said someone today that I wanted to work with. This isn't the UK, but I would have wanted to work with Lorde. Lorde, that's her name. She's amazing. Yeah, to be fair, music, you have to make music with people, regardless if you love them. There's a lot of artists that I think are amazing, like in the UK, but they just wouldn't work with me. Like, our musical style wouldn't blend. So there's no point me saying, I want to work with this person and we're going to make a rubbish song, because that's just detrimental to them and me. So it doesn't make no sense. But there's some amazing, got one more. Shaka.
Oh, yeah.
I want to work with Shaka. They're my UK artists for this year that I want to work with.
So how would you describe your music? If you just wanted to say, like,
it's like
give me a
eclectic
sentence.
taste. In a sentence.
Just describe how you want to.
Sensual. It is very sensual. It's very sensual in the way that even when I'm doing up-tempo songs, the whole of Lima is quite mid-tempo, and it wasn't planned like that. And I realised that's just my style, like what I do. I think that over the years, I'm going to progress, because I know that I want to challenge myself to make different types of music. I'd love to do. This next CD, I really want a ballad. I can't write one right now. I've been trying, and there's no shame in saying it. I can't write one. Like, I don't have that in me to write a ballad. So if anyone out there wants to write me a ballad, please do. I would like to sing a ballad, and I just think my music's really. It is free. It is free. That is the word for it. It's just free. I wish I could give it free as well. Like, it's just free.
Well, that wouldn't be the business, would it?
Yeah, see, it's always like.
You were like one of the not that there isn't any, but you're like one of the few kind of Birmingham singers that's kind of like
the only one that put out a CD last year.
I guess so, because what is it like? It's like, you know,
I don't know.
somebody goes, oh, is there any singers from Birmingham? I'm like, I don't quite know of many. Like, I mean, we were talking about this the other day. Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I think it's because the industry side, full stop, is really harsh on females. Like, it's even if you was to get found by a label and put in through the, you know, machine, it's really hard compared to a male because of the social stigma attached to it. There's like a line that you have to, all the artists that do well in the world are walking on this thin line between being, okay, sexy but not too slaggy, fun but not too wild, something but not, like, it's like it have to be this like line, and like, sometimes maybe you fall off because we're only human, and then that's it, she's out. And you see this happen, like, so much singers that, like, I grew up thinking, like, okay, they're just, Christine Milian, I seen a programme about her on the TV the other day, and she's coming back or something, and I was like, oh yeah, what happened to her? And she had a baby, so she slipped off the line, and it, because you like,
yeah,
you know what I mean, like, okay. So I think that's really hard, and in terms of, like, Midlands, if I'm going to be honest, there's no one to give them any chances, time, like, all the I feel like a lot of the, not all, a lot of the, sorry if this offends anyone, but a lot of the MCs and rappers in Birmingham are looking for singers. Even how I get approached, yo, you want to do a hook on my tune? No, because one, you've approached me really like you wouldn't approach an MC like that. You would be like, do you want to collab? Do you want to work together? I think the way that everyone looks at the females in the scene is like, yeah, we'll help you. Like, no, they help you as well. Like, it's vice versa. And that's why, realistically, I've only done a song, I haven't done many songs with people in Birmingham, and like, because of that, I've only done songs with people who I either genuinely are friends with and respect them as artists, or have approached me properly. And also, we had this discussion the other day, didn't we, about females. Females need like an ego boost, I think. We need help. Like, you need, all women, I feel like, you know, if you look after your woman and you tell her she's beautiful and she's sexy, next week she's going to come downstairs and she's just all turned up, and you're like, well, where did that come from? Yeah, because she feels it. Like, you told her that she was nice, and now she feels like, I can be that character because he believes in my character. Same with singing. There's not a lot of people that are giving the females their time to like grow and be like, you're amazing, you are. Keep going, you're amazing, or like helping them. Yeah. Whereas in the MC world, and Birmingham, and I have to speak about Birmingham because we only have, the only scene that we really have is the grime scene. That is our only like thriving, where people are competing, and they have a lot of time for each other, against each other as well. Like, they are, but there's always now, like, yeah, you're sick, I'm around, I hear it. I don't hear a lot of singers, even down to like, about Yassine's Brum Life CD. I'm the only singer that's got a song on there, like, and I feel like my song got overlooked over everyone's song. That's my opinion. In terms of, not because it's not an amazing song, and not because it's, I think that it's only got a slightly overlooked because everyone's really interested in rappers, and rappers have got time for rappers and not much time for singers. Because there's some amazing singers in Birmingham. Yeah,
I'm kind of finding this out now as well.
They just need a helping hand. So if you do come across an amazing singer, you need to support them, and you need to give them love and guidance, and be like, even if you're just a person and you don't do music and you see a singer and she's amazing, but maybe she's not, her look, you don't feel like her look matches her music, or it's not, it would be helpful to say, you're amazing, you are, but maybe you could do this, because I do that to singers when I meet them. I do all the time, and it's not to be funny, I'll be like, you, because then everyone needs, all women, we need a bit of love. We all need love.
My final question usually is, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? But somebody stole that question from me earlier on, which was Ahmed. Ahmed stole that question from me. Okay. So to kind of finish off with the people, is what, if you know, there's anything that you want anybody to know about you and your artistry, like what is it that you want them to know?
I want them to definitely go on my SoundCloud so you can hear my music, and I would like them just to, or if you can, follow my journey, because I'm still growing. So I think that support's a really important thing in UK, and we hear London talk about it, like, support this artist, support that artist, but we're the Midlands, like, it's about time one in the UK who is our R&B singer. Like, how can we not have an R&B singer? We haven't got one. You can try and test with me. We haven't got one yet.
We don't really.
Why?
We used to, didn't we?
The last person was Shola Amma. How long ago was that?
Whoa.
This is the last person who I can think of. Shola Amma.
Yeah, because I couldn't even put
Lisa
Alex-
Mafia came and went. No, but we can't. We have to give her a prop. She came and did something.
I wouldn't put Alexandra Burke in there because she's more kind of pop, isn't she?
But even her time kind of has gone now. I don't see her around. And she
Mm.
could have, like, obviously she came off a pop show, so she came out like that, but she could have transpired into, like, but we haven't got one. So it's because of the support network. It's important to support our female artists. That's my closing statement.
All right then. Phe, nice to meet you.
Thank you for having
nice
me.
to have you here today. I think off camera, we're going to get some more more drinks cracking. So thanks everybody for locking in.
Thank you.
You've been watching me, The Ice. I've been here with Phe today. And yeah, lucky next time. I'll see you soon.